Did you know that the Bible says we should go to church? It does. It really does. I'm James, and this is Moral Video Productions. Welcome to our channel. The word translated church in our English Bibles is from a Greek word meaning the called out. The New Testament says of Christians in 1 Peter 2 and verse 9, "You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own special people, so that you may proclaim the praises of Him who called you out of darkness and into His marvelous light." And Paul said in Colossians 1 verse 13 that God has delivered us from the power of darkness and has translated or conveyed us into the kingdom of the Son of His love. Christians are a people who are in the world, but they're not of the world, which is why that they are called the called out. Today, when Christians go to church, they enjoy fellowship with other called out people who are like them. But why is this important for Christians to go to church? Well, first, it is important simply because God told us to do it. Hebrews 10 verse 25 says, "Do not neglect to meet together as the habit of some, but encourage one another all the more as you see the day approaching." If God thinks it is important that we come together as the church, then we should. Second, when we assemble with other Christians, our faith is strengthened as we learn about God and His Word and all the things that He would have us to do. The writer of Hebrews also said, "Stir up one another to love and good works." Hebrews 10 verse 24. One of the ways we do this is by gathering together as the church to study the Bible and to encourage one another. Third, it is important for us to go to church because it is in the worship assembly on Sundays, the first day of the week, that Christians remember the death of Christ by partaking of the Lord's Supper. When Christ instituted that supper, He said, "Do this in remembrance of me," Luke 22, verse 19. It was on Sunday, the first day of the week, that God raised Christ from the dead. And thus, when Christians assemble on Sunday, it helps us to remember that just as Christ was raised from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also shall be raised in likeness of His resurrection. Romans 6, verses 4 through 5. Such promises, however, are available only to faithful Christians. Are you a faithful Christian? If not, we encourage you to become one. You can learn more about the church that Jesus built by watching our videos in this series, What is Right with the Church? I'll put a link in the description to that series. Remember, please, to like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Help us grow by telling others about Moral Video Productions. And never forget, judge righteous judgment.